when it comes to public speaking, storytelling is very powerful. If you want to be an unforgettable public speaker, you need to master the art of storytelling. Facts and data are great, but stories stick and resonate more with people because we are humans and we have emotions. Stories make people feel something, and when people feel something, they are more likely to not only remember but also to act. Why does storytelling work in public speaking? Well, think about it. The best speeches you've ever heard, chances are that they weren't just a list of bullet points. They had a beginning, a middle, and an end. They made you see, they made you feel, and they made you experience something. That's because stories tap into the human emotion, and emotions drive engagement. So here is why storytelling is so powerful in public speaking. Number one, stories make information memorable. People might forget a statistic, but they will remember the story that brought it to life. Number two, stories create connection. When you share a personal story, your audience relates to you. They see themselves in your experience. Number three, stories simplify complex ideas. A well-told story can break down difficult concepts in a way that makes sense. So, how can you infuse or use storytelling in your speech? Here are some of my recommendations. Number one, you need to learn to start with the story. Do not open with, I want to tell you a story, or there is a story I would like to tell you. Just get into the story. The key phrase I often use, which I recommend that you can use, is starting your story with, I could remember when. Or I could remember in 2008. So I could remember in 2008 I had an uncle who, or I could remember when I was still in school, and that could kickstart your story. Number two, make your story personal. People connect with real experiences. So share your struggles, talk about your failures, and of course your wins. The more authentic you are, the more powerful your story becomes. Number three, use vivid details. Don't just say it was a difficult time. Give us more information. Show us more by giving us more vivid details. For instance, I sat in my tiny apartment staring at a laptop and wondering how I'd be able to pay for the rent for the month. So when people picture what you're saying, they tend to engage more with your message. Number four, have a clear message. Every story you tell should have a purpose. You don't have to tell a story for storytelling's sake. So what lesson does it teach? How does it connect to your overall message? If your story doesn't serve a point, it is just another noise. Number five, end your story with impact. Stories don't just capture attention, they drive home your message. So wrap up your speech by linking your story back to your key takeaway. Leave your audience with something powerful to think about. So, the bottom line of all of these things is that if you want to be a speaker, especially a great public speaker that people remember, you have to become a storyteller. Use stories to inspire, to teach, and to connect. Because at the end of the day, facts tell, but only stories sell. So what's your story? And how will you use it to move your audience?